Yo, Life is Dope podcast. I'm your man, Graffiti.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's Davey.
How you feeling, bro?
I feel amazing today.
Amazing is a good word.
Yeah.
What kind of day has it been to have you feeling amazing?
You know, like how...
you got some ice cream?
You know how... What? No. I haven't had ice cream, like, in a minute.
Ice cream makes me amazing.
Really? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Hey, guys.
Let's get into it.
Starting the show.
Let's get into it.
I don't know, man. I kind of like Rocky Road.
Really?
Yeah. It's dope.
Wait, before we get into ice cream, let's introduce our guest.
Let's get to it, man. So check it out. You may have seen her on previous episodes, season 1
Yup.
of Life is Dope.
Shit's lit.
Since then, I would say she's leveled up like Super Saiyan levels. She's leveled all the way up. A lot has changed since then. She was a star back then, but she like star now. Like, thank you for even coming because we ain't shit. But check it out. She's the first guest. This is important.
Talk to him.
Ever be on Life is Dope twice.
Ooh, it's a repeat guest.
We've never done that before.
Ooh, how y'all feel about that, haters? I know y'all feel away.
They're definitely mad. We never done that before, but given the circumstances, it was only right.
They lays extra salty.
It was only right. But y'all recognize the hair. It's Albreanna.
Make some noise. Was that Kermit voice?
I don't know what
Nigga,
that
you
was.
high as hell already,
Where's the
man.
DJ? Like, ding, ding,
That's
ding,
why I
ding,
turned my
ding.
head up. It's hot. I'm all this mess. But yeah, we got Albreanna in the building.
Hi, everyone.
So for the people who forgot, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Albreanna. I am an aspiring actress. I'm a dancer. I am, I'm trying to be a leader in the community of helping people
Word.
currently.
Ooh, influencer.
Influencer.
Is that a thing?
I mean, I might, if people like me, right?
Well, people do like you.
I was about to say, I think by now we think people like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
And
they
if
would
I
have got
influence them.
right.
because they would have got you up out of here if they didn't already.
Yeah.
So, viral.
Yo,
It's a heavy word.
can we talk about the first time?
Yeah, we're going to start with the first and then we'll
Yo.
get to the second one.
All right.
So, like, shortly after you left the show, after the first episode, you were on Twitter. You posted a picture. Let's tell us about that. The first viral moment,
Oh, man, the first viral
the
moment
Disney joint.
was a joke. Because everyone roasts me. All my friends roasts me about how young I look, and then the braces adds a perfect touch.
Right. Okay.
So, I'm just like, and, I moved to LA to, to go out there for commercials and acting and everything, just branding more of myself. And, they're like, so what you about to do, Disney? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Right.
So I just put my headshots up, my very first headshots that I took from LA, and I posted it up, and I was like, auditioning for a high school role. But the kicker is, I'm 30.
Ooh.
And everybody was like, fuck out of here. It's like, no, seriously. All humble. But then, like 1,000 retweets later, and it just kept going.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm actually 29.
I mean, whatever.
So a kicker within a kicker. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Plot
hi, I
twist.
got you.
But you definitely look like 14 in that pic or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, black don't crack,
And you couldn't be on the timeline and not see it.
and Asian don't raisin.
Asian don't raisin bars.
Bars.
I'm going to
but-
put that in my bio.
Suddenly you popped up on BET.
I
That
saw
was crazy.
So
That was
what?
crazy.
How they just
Well, I think it's because, Black Twitter, shout out to Black Twitter.
they will do it for you.
Yeah.
Won't they do it?
Won't it do it?
They're the reason why I went viral the first time, because Black Twitter is for the black people. Therefore, anything that's black and excelling.
Right.
So they're
Right.
like, oh, you drink the youth of,
Yeah, 'cause
water.
you weren't getting roasted. It was like friendly roasting.
Yeah,
making
no one was
happy
a
memes.
negative. I was
Yeah.
I probably got like 2 negative comments like, this is why there's no jobs for the kids. And I was like, all right, shouldn't they be in school? I still have to pay rent.
Right.
They live rent free, so sure. But yeah, it just flew off of there. It was cool. I mean, I was just like, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was funny to me.
So it didn't go to your head yet?
Nothing has gone to my head yet.
Not yet.
Not even now.
What's it gonna take? How much is it gonna take for you to change? What's the dollar amount?
He's how much?
Because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like.
Oh, I got it. You want to know the dollar amount?
Yeah.
$1 gazillion.
To change?
Yeah.
Really?
Psych.
I'm gonna say you're a great person because I can probably say, let me add up my bills for this week. Shit, that'll make me change.
Listen, I have friends everywhere, and no matter what I've gone through in life, I keep squad heavy by my side, and I'm gonna be the same person.
Word.
It's what makes me who I am. I think the success that I have is built off of who I am.
Mm.
It's not because I had a product or I'm a doctor, or it's literally my personality. It's me.
Right.
So if I change,
Right.
I'm not getting nothing no more.
You are the brand.
I feel like $5 million is probably my price. Because wait, hear me out. Because first they're gonna take
I was gonna hear you.
taxes. They're gonna take half.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say $1 million, but if you flex with $1 million, they're taking half of that. So you got like what 500,000-600,000 left. You can't change with.
You're gonna blow
500,000.
$300K.
You can't change.
Nah, you can't.
Define change.
You're gonna change back really quick with 500,000. Let me tell you.
Shit. I mean, but what's change? Like acting funny to your friends?
Just
'Cause I think
change
you
is
said,
like
if your
change is
friends
like what
keep
they
you
call in
grounded.
LA. It's like, oh, you Hollywood now.
Mm.
Like when you see someone you've been rocking with, and then they're like, yo, and you're like,
Yeah.
and then I'm out here like hanging out with Rihanna.
Ah, okay.
Nah, hey, Rihanna, let him in.
Right.
Always been me.
Right.
I will always. No one's gonna. I don't care if I'm chilling with Obama.
Yeah.
My friend needs to come inside.
Right. Okay. I like that version because some people, and it's never really the person that changes, it's the people around you that how they perceive you.
Facts.
Like, oh, put me on, y'all.
Because we
Yeah.
even get that. I know I get that a lot now. Like, I'll be out, and it might be one of those situations where I'm kind of just in motion, and it's like, oh, what's up? I'll dap you, and I'll keep it moving. But it's, oh, you too cool now. Like, nigga, I'm at 7-Eleven.
See, this is why you got to filter them out now. Like you put them through tests. I have such a solid group of friends. And
I failed your test. You remember the
yeah,
the $75 test?
Yeah, I sent $5 request to everyone on my Cash App, and he screenshotted it and said no. He didn't even just decline it.
Damn, you changed, bro.
That's
changed,
one
bro.
of the things. If I would have gave her the $5, then I changed. Because I was like, yo, I got to go get some formula and some diapers. Well, Albreanna want $5 for she about to get hella $5. Send me $5.
You're the only-
But I screenshotted it and showed her because I wanted to be like, hey, look at me. I'm still graffiti. This is funny. Ha ha.
And
No.
I've paid you so many times.
You have.
I've given you so much money.
For
Dang.
services.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
How do you know I wasn't trying to pay my
To
rent?
get it out the air.
What services are we talking about? What's going on?
Graffiti
Hey,
services.
whoa,
But
hey,
I die.
whoa, hey.
Okay.
Clearly
Let's
designed.
talk about
Just
this-
trying-
talk
Graffiti
about this ice
design.
cream. Talk
Trying
about
to
ice
just
cream.
Hello.
clarify.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
Speaking
Please.
of,
Lord. Yeah.
Industry.
You definitely haven't changed. That's straight up. I mean, you're here
Facts.
right now. That's love.
yeah, you're still full of energy.
I'm like,
Enjoy.
hey, guys.
Actually, this is the most calm that I think we've ever seen you.
Oh, man, I'm pretty drained today. But I'm
about
trying
to
to
say,
keep it
yeah.
together.
You're on a promo run. So that was the first time you went viral.
Okay.
Do we get straight to the second time, or you got something else?
Let's get into it.
Let's
Wait.
get to it.
Wait.
Okay.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
That's
Because,
it?
hello, chocolate got to eat chocolate. That's how chocolate becomes chocolate.
That's how chocolate becomes chocolate. Is it has to eat
If
chocolate?
a chocolate has a chocolate baby, they become chocolate.
That was a super extra way to just say you like chocolate
Right,
ice cream.
I'm
Like, no, you're not fooling nobody. Anyway, I like chocolate chip cookie though because
it's
I'm
fire.
addicted to sugar. I need it.
Wow, that's boring.
The
Boring.
The joints where it's like half cookie dough, half brownie. You know what I'm talking about?
I've had that too.
It's a certain brand, but they don't pay us. But
Yeah, I've had the Tonight's dough. I've eaten like a couple of those like in one sitting, and then I was like, yo,
I can only afford one.
I need a life. I mean, them life is dope checks when they're coming in. You can kind of just
Yo, let me.
buy whatever ice cream you want.
yeah, man, we ain't buying shit when we get checks. That's another thing about changing.
Oh,
Like, I
what's
feel
that?
like people that get more money get more free stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy, right?
yeah. Imagine that.
Now, we ain't imagining this. Someone gonna give us some shit. But anyway, so the second time you went viral,
Yo, get into it.
which is why we have you here right now.
Talk to him.
Wow.
It's a crazy story. I just so happened to be like cutting onions in a dusty room while I was reading it.
Yeah, my allergies were.
Yeah,
like,
something's going on. I need some clarity.
Did you guys tear up?
I needed some
Tell me the
clarity
truth.
in
Did
my
you guys
life.
tear up? Because I wanna feel that. vulnerable, that vulnerability from you guys.
For the listeners that, I'm gangsta. I was really cutting onions. I wasn't crying. I was crying like a bitch. But anyways.
Well, I mean, we already talked about it before,
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It was, man, I ain't soft. But I'm going to let you get to it real quick.
It's
so,
all right. You soft.
Man, damn, man.
Pause.
Yeah, that was hella wild. All right, so check it out. Let me get to it, damn it.
Let's go.
So, the second time you went viral, epic. This is like viral.
This is
Like,
crazy.
damn, yo, how many retweets is this going to get type viral?
My phone is frozen.
I was about to say, like, you probably couldn't even refresh type viral.
Like,
just say yeah.
I think my phone, like, definitely just blew up.
I bet. So, from the top, what happened? What's the story?
Well, the story is, all my life, been searching, finding myself, trying to, find my biological parents. I'm one of one. Well, I was.
Right.
And I would put it out in the atmosphere, like, to my friends, like, why am I like this? I need to find my family. I'm going to find them one day. I promise you. And roles reversed, and they found me. And it just kind of just clicked from there. I went on to an online DNA test, and I took it about 2 years ago. And then my younger brother, who found me, took it 3 weeks ago, and then it matched us. So he sent me a message, and then it just went from there. Like, he was just like, I'm your brother. We've been looking for you for years. And then I'm like, what? And my heart dropped down to my stomach, went back up to my throat and out my eyes. I'm just crying, like, what? I was shaking. And, he's like, you're the third, youngest. I'm like, what? There's more? There's more of us. He's like, there's more of us. I'm like, I'm a sibling? Like, sibling? Like,
right.
He's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. So we got on group FaceTime. We talked on group FaceTime for like 4 hours. And then they was just telling me everything. And I was like, well, where's mom? And there's like, we don't want to show you a picture of her. We don't want you to talk to her. We just want you guys to meet. Like, this is, something that we've all been talking about for years, especially for her. So I was like, all right. So I'm just, we all meet up in Atlanta, and, they fly her from New York. She's from New York, and she comes into the airport, and I immediately, I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm overwhelmed, fear was from the top of my head to my toes. And then when she saw me and she broke down and cried for like 20 minutes, all that went out the window.
Yeah.
So, and I was just like, I'm here for you. I'm ready. Love me, because I want to love you.
Right.
And it happened, and it would just blossom. And then, I prepped my friends for this. I'm like, yo, I found my parents. Like, I was actually tweeting about it before. I was like, the greatest thing that happened to me, you guys are going to see. You guys are on the way. I don't know if you guys follow my Twitter. But I was like, something has happened. Something has happened. I even saw you the day before. I was like, yo, I found my parents. You're like, what? That's cool. And so I didn't want to just tell my friends like repeatedly the story. So I just made a thread, and I actually typed it up on the airplane, and I was just like, we were landing. I was like, oh, this picture's good. Boom, boom, boom. And I just got out the airplane from traveling, went to bed, and woke up to thousands of messages and DMs, and it was just like boom, boom, boom. Like, this just happened like literally 3 days ago, and I'm at like 15 million views.
Right.
That's crazy. So as far as with, so I guess what inspired you, or what motivated you to do the DNA testing? Did you expect all of this to happen from it, or was it more just, I just want to find out, what's my history, what's my,
Absolutely.
ethnicity?
Yeah, I mean, because my adopted mom passed when I was 17, so I'm like, no one's not telling me nothing. I'm like, because the Blasian community is light skinned and I'm dark skinned, so I'm a lot darker than a typical Blasian person. So I'm like, what are they lying? And I look, and I was like, okay, they're not lying. And in the Thai community, they're actually they're the darker Asian, they're below the equator. So I was just like, okay, everything's making sense. And I was just like, all right, well, step one complete. I know exactly what I am.
Right.
So, and then it just, I didn't see any connections on there. And then it's crazy that they found me because they were looking for me. Picture they never looked for me. Picture my younger brother was just like, he could have picked any DNA testing out there. It's the internet 2018.
Right.
But he picked the one that I was on, and then it matched us.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. So like I'm trying to figure out the matching part. Like,
So you take the test, they give you the DNA. DNA only, we don't have the same DNA.
right.
So if, my brother's in the room, we DNA, it's going to match completely. Like Maury, you're looking for the father.
Yeah.
So when he takes that DNA, the computer system automatically generates our profiles together.
Gotcha.
It only works if someone else takes it. It's like, because if it didn't, people would actually know who their dad was. Like, oh, let me just spit in the tube, and now I
Right.
can, numbers, files pop up. Like, it doesn't work like that. They have to take it too. That's why, people are trying to, like, take this test.
And he took it.
And he took it.
Right.
So what's been some of like the craziest family stories that you've heard since you've caught up with them?
Well, I honestly I have like thousands of stories from people from South Africa, Australia, Scotland, Paris, England, people that's writing to me in different languages, and I have to put it into Google, and people are just like, can you help me find my dad's dad? Can you help me find my parents? Can you help me build courage to find someone else? Can you to build to faith? Like, they know where their parents are, their family is, but they're just like, I'm not going to that address. I can't do it. It's very sensitive subject, and rejection is people can't handle rejection. People can't handle no. People can't handle not feeling wanted or needed. It hurts. It's another heartbreak with just being a foster kid or adopted kid or a kid that doesn't know anything. So with all the huge response, I started a hashtag called Albreanna Find Me, and a GoFundMe campaign to basically fund the experience and the journey, because in this situation, it's a struggle. And those DNA testings, they cost money. It's not free.
Yeah. Right.
It's not, people, the internet's not going to help you out for free, So, I want to use, like, with such the feedback and all the stories that I've been getting from, like, thousands and thousands of people around the world. I'm like, okay, now that I filled my purpose, I got a new purpose, which is helping people. Like, my purpose is to help people find their family, find ways of how to complete them so they can be the best version of themselves. Like, that, I have a new chapter to fill. Like, the way that my story happened, I feel like didn't happen. Like, it happened for me, but it happened to affect others too as well.
Right.
So, I want to be able, I want to take this also and, like, be able to fly out to people and go hunt people down and find their families, and they don't have to worry about anything because I can take care of the cost. I can take care of everything. Like, well, don't worry about that. Let's worry about your mental state of mind, emotionally, physically. Let's get that checked out.
Right.
And then we can go do what we need to do. We need to take care of what's important. Money is not a problem right now. Let me help you. And then, they're reaching out to me, sending me their most intimate, deepest, like, personal stories. That's how I really don't want to share it like that, but they trust me into sharing that with me. And just with that privacy and that, that trust that people from around the world has just been giving me, I'm just like, all right, I got to give back. It's time. Right. It's time to do something with this. Like,
and now it's like an obligation.
Yeah, like I feel like me going viral was for me to help people. And it also corresponds with me moving to LA to acting. Like, I want to turn this into, like, I want this is going to be on my YouTube page, Albreanna Find Me, and then just people just watch it, and people have that same, like, happy feeling. Like, there were so many people like, this is the content I want to see.
Right.
There's so much bad stuff going out, like so much negative energy, people making fun of people being negative, and then it's never, or if people are doing a charity cause, it's for clout. Like, people never see, like, dang, like, I teared up because I genuinely felt this, and I want people to have that experience.
Yeah, and we were talking about that in the group chat, is that the fact that you had went viral, like, multiple times, and not for doing, like, stupid stuff.
Yeah, not for being ratchet. Like, straight up.
Yeah.
That's rare. Wow, so I'm thinking what you just said about people, checking it out, and you going to LA for acting.
It's just like it will follow you.
It kind of seems
It,
like
it
that
does.
should go together.
It goes together of you know, my personality, my superpower of being able to relate to anybody, and you know, I get along with a lot of people. I rock with a lot of people, different personalities, different backgrounds, and I feel like my superpower of doing that is going to be able to save the world with helping people find themselves. Because once you find yourself and you figure out who you are, you know, where you come from, and you figure out your roots, after that, it's a go. It's game time. You could do anything you want to do.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So how have you changed, I would say, just from an internal perspective or even just mentally since you've met your family? Because I could only imagine that now that you feel that you have, like you said, you have relatives, you're a sister, you're an aunt.
Yeah, I have little nieces
daughter.
and nephews that look like me. Like, they literally look like me.
Yeah.
And I would, like, I look like my mom and her back in the days, you know, Asian women. And then right when they get that age, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, oh my God, I look like you. My brothers look like, they act like me. They roast me like I roast them. Like, it was immediate. So, like, with that completeness, it kind of justified why I am the way I am.
Right.
Like, my mom is very, like, she's very raw, very unfiltered. She's very, like, I said what I said.
Right.
But she's also like a friend. She's also like, I said what I said for your best interest. Like, you know, like she doesn't have a soft bone in her body except for that one time.
Right. Do you feel now, I mean, of course, there's like a part of you that feels complete, but
Oh, I still got questions.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. So now, is it like I really gotta dig more? Like, you gotta really find out who Albreanna is for real?
Well,
So, like, has your
this is
focus
going to be
shifted?
part 2 of the thread.
Right,
You guys are tapping into something deep. You know, my mom, you know, we spent 2 days together, and it was literally just holding each other, touching each other's face. You know, we slept together in the bed, like we just slept next to each other. And part 2 is, you know, for the thread that I'm, you know, going to push out there is, you know, I'm going to New York, and my mom said, you know, my mom had 4 kids by 4 different men at a very young age, from the age of 14 to 20. We're all a year and some change apart.
Right.
So, like I said, you know, mom was a Rolling Stone. She got some secrets, some skeletons.
That's what I was kind of getting at. Like, now you gotta get the
She
info.
got some.
Right.
She got stories, and I'm just like, she's open to telling me everything. Like, people that my mentions, they're like, why'd she give you up? What was she doing? But I'm like, I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but. That's what part 2 is. She got a story of a lifetime. You thought this story was crazy?
Right.
Wait till you hear part 2 of what she got to tell me, because it's crazy. Like, some of the I put like a snippet on my thread, and the background of it, what they were telling me, I'm like, my mouth like dropped. I was like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
It's a hell of a trailer for part 2, because now I'm like, yes.
Yeah, you guys will see it. It'll be part 2. The part 2 is wild.
Word.
This was the tearjerker to start
Yeah.
the drama.
So how often are you guys planning on hanging out or seeing each other? Or
Well, we talk every day. She calls me in the morning. She calls me at night. We text. My brother calls me all the time. So, honestly, she's waiting on me. She's like, can you hurry up and tell me dates so I can book the ticket? I'm like, yes, Mom, sorry. Like, my life kind of just changed 3 days ago.
Right.
So, I'm getting there. Like, she's eager. And she's at this age in her life where she's ready to do what she got to do.
Right.
I can tell, like, people are just like, her name is Shampoo. They call her Pooh. They were like, yo, you a mini Pooh. Like, you know, my family is very, like, Southern East Coast. So, like, yo, you a mini Pooh, y'all. Like, they're like, that's, yo, crazy. I'm like,
Right.
And I'm over here like, yo, that's crazy.
Right. Nah, that's dope, man. That's heavy. I think that's going to affect a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Because it's not just all, I mean, right now it's rainbows and sunshine.
Yeah.
But y'all, the part 2 is,
Yeah. Damn. So, aside from your life changing,
Yeah,
what
I was
else has
gonna
been
say,
going
like-
on with Albreanna?
right now I'm when I get back into LA, I'm filming a web series that I actually got a lead part in.
Okay.
That
Congrats.
Hey.
I'm so excited to do that. Wow, you guys are like...
Look, see?
Oh, I thought that was my kid.
Yes, I'll take small as well, Jonathan. Thank you.
Jonathan, you're doing
Lead role
fabulous.
in a web series, huh?
Oh, it's your fault too, Kai.
Oh, man. My life water.
Wow, you guys...
They didn't give us the check.
Drink my dope water.
That was free. First one was free.
and the last one.
So, yeah, lead role
Lead role
in a web series.
Can we
talk about that a little bit?
I signed an NDA, but I'm just getting you guys pumped for it.
Okay.
But I literally shoot like the pilot for it as soon as I get off the plane tomorrow in LA.
Word,
So
word.
I've been running.
Yeah.
How's LA living? You seem to be making it and flourishing out there, and not a lot of people really are able to do that.
Oh,
they
it's
think
smooth.
They think they're gonna hit the ground running as soon as they go out there.
Oh no, I work like 7 jobs. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I work 7 jobs. But you know, LA is it's $5 a gallon out there. You know what I mean? But this is what I did. I sacrificed me being comfortable here, me having a stable income job, me having like a dope place to stay out here, to literally struggling to LA. Like I literally dropped everything I love, everything that was good for me, everything that was easy for me to go in headstrong. And you know, with the challenges, like LA is very hard. It's very hard, but I'm determined. And you know, I'm doing all the work. Like I have 7 jobs as like I can't get a 9-to-5 because of what I'm pursuing.
Right.
So I'm doing events here, bartending here. I'm postmating. I'm Ubering. I'm still a normal girl. Like
Right.
no job is too good for me.
Right.
Ever. This is what's keeping me still the same. Like, okay, 15 million views. Okay, this and that. I'm still going to get in the car and go Postmate. I'm still going to get in the car and Uber. I'm still going to, you know what I mean? I have to keep going, and I can't slack. You know what I mean? It's hard out there, and you have to hustle. You have to hustle. LA is, you know, they'll eat you up and spit you out.
Right.
There's no favors. It's all about great relationships, work ethic, and just keep going and being able to take rejection. I took a lot of rejection. I've auditioned for a lot of things and haven't gotten it. So it's not going to stop me.
Word. Speaking of that, I seen you on a commercial yesterday. I don't know if you knew you were on a commercial, so you might want to go get that bag.
Listen, I haven't
almost
seen
text
it.
her like, yo, hey.
Listen, someone keeps telling me
I
about
don't know
this
if you gotta pay for
commercial.
this, but this is definitely you. Yeah.
Is it just a clip?
Yeah, like you like dancing.
Is that it?
Yeah, but get the bag. Ain't no, is that
Is it more than just dancing? Am I
No,
just...
like I don't want to say the company because we're not getting paid. And
Okay.
we just don't do that.
Dove soap.
No, but it was like, you know,
No.
they was hyping the thing, and then they kept like showing people having fun. But like you was like on the stage doing your Albreanna stuff. And you was on there for like long enough for us to be like, oh, that's Albreanna.
I know people have been like sending me messages like, "Hey, I just seen you on TV," and I'm like,
But it
"That's
was one of
weird."
those commercials. I was like,
Shea
she
butter.
probably doesn't know she's on this commercial.
I don't.
Yeah,
But you know what?
get the bag.
It's
No?
okay.
Okay.
It's Denver. Outside of Denver,
Yeah.
I need the bag.
Yeah.
But this is the city that
Yeah, it was
built me
definitely
as an
like a
adult.
local commercial.
Oh, well, I mean, I know the company that you're talking about.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
told me that place is huge.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys ever been there, but it's big. The stage is huge. It was an honor to be there. Like I said, this is what I'm talking about by building relationships.
Yeah.
Because when I was there, they just started, and I was shaking hands and kissing babies and being like, yo, this is great. Thank you for having me. And that's probably why they put me in that commercial.
Word. Okay.
I mean, I don't mind it. Sometimes it's not always about money.
Yeah.
Like, you
No,
know,
that
they
makes
show
sense.
me love.
That
You know
makes
what I
sense.
mean? Like, sometimes it's like I said, I have a purpose.
relationships.
You know, it's relationships. that place is going to blow up. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Shit's
believe
dope.
it.
I didn't want to say it was dope until after we clarified that.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I
cool.
still haven't seen it. I'm you know,
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. But like sometimes it's not like, you know, they put it out there. It's on TV. Like I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
thanks. If anything, when I talk, I'm like, hey, can y'all send me that? Thank
Right,
you.
right.
So I can put it up there because I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't. It's some people just, and that's what's going to get you stuck. Sometimes it's not always about money.
Mm-hmm.
You chase it, it's going to keep running from you. but you follow what you want to do and you happy and you like I'm so humble and I'm so grateful. It's gonna come because I might be on that stage next year,
Right. No,
and I'm
you
be
will.
like, yo, thank you.
Passion in relationships. That's all it is, man.
It really is, and it doesn't cost anything to just build with people. Like
Right.
sometimes you don't, and that's the thing about LA too. Is LA people is just like you go out to LA and they're like, what do you do? What can you do for me?
Right.
And so with that mindset, because everyone's like that, it makes you very like, but I'm like I said, I'm not going to change, and I think that's why I've been flourishing in LA because I'm just like, listen, I don't want anything from you.
Right.
I just want to be your friend.
Right.
And then if you like what I'm doing, I mean, we can work. We don't have to work, but I think you're dope.
Yeah.
Like I think you guys are dope.
Hey.
I am much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, life is dope.
Life
It is dope.
How do you feel about LeBron going to LA? How's the climate
Listen.
been out there? Are people excited?
I haven't even been in LA long enough for like my
soak
life's
up
changed
game.
when that happened.
Yeah.
And I don't really care about sports.
Yeah. What if,
But I watch it when it's like important, like the championship game. Like
what if
I'm
somebody
not.
reached out for you to be a Laker girl?
They don't really get paid that much.
Oh.
Cheerleaders, I did that
Like
already.
in that case, money does make a difference.
Well, I mean, because it's cheerleaders. In the I don't know if you guys remember. I used to be a cheerleader for
Yeah.
like the.
That's why
And
I
they're
asked.
done that. It was like a team below the NBA.
I mean, I thought we thought maybe the Laker cheerleaders just had a bigger bag or something.
Well, they get a lot of free stuff, and all you do is train and you do promos and nails done, hair done, everything did, and they get like a certain. But those LA girls have a second job,
Right. What?
and it's a different type of dance.
All right.
Cinnamon rolls.
Gotcha. Say no more.
Let's see what else is going on in the world today. The IG questions. How we feel about that?
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, I haven't
think
done it. I've
it's-
seen yours, but I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
is that
mine-
something?
I think
Mine's
be-
been lit all day.
Have
like-
you? Did you ask the question? Like,
Yeah,
ask
I'm
me a
like,
question.
David's popping on whatever this
ask
thing
you-
is.
Like they'll ask you questions. You just post like the little.
Do you think
filter.
I should do that?
Why
I
not?
got, I,
I think-
I got a lot of questions already in my DMs,
Mm.
and I
Hey,
don't
it
want
might
to
be,
be.
it
There you
might
go.
be another outlet.
There you go. Might be an opportunity.
I'm like, so guys, ask me a question,
Right.
and they're like, do you like green beans? I'm like, oh my.
Right. Or what's your favorite ice cream?
They're like, I know you said chocolate, but you want to try vanilla? Like, people are weird.
So
Oh, we hating on ice cream questions? All right. Yup. Yup. Bet. Okay.
he came back 5
Yup.
minutes later. But
I tried to throw that in to see if you would pick it up.
Of course, I'd pick it up.
so the way everything is moving, flourishing, leveling up, go dancing, all that
Yeah, I still.
dance community. Do you see that kind of being a thing of the past soon?
No, I still dancing is my passion. It doesn't really pay as much either, but I still do it. Like when I come out in Denver, I still dance at the club. Like I show love. Like even to the clubs that's not like I do it still just out of again relationship. Like
Yeah.
I don't need to go to the biggest club to go dance. I dance because I like doing it, and if I do it, I'm gonna do it for people that I really I have a great relationship with.
Right.
Period. I'll go, like I said, I'm gonna go dance. Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. Like, thanks for letting me. It's dancing is also training.
Right.
When you dance, you're still training to become a better dancer.
Right.
So, I love doing it. Go dancing, regular dancing, videos, promos, commercials. Me, I just dropped a little shiggity dance on my
I
IG.
saw you with the
Listen,
Ghost
I
Rider
almost
jank.
broke my leg.
Can we make that the last shiggy, y'all? Can we just
I
close it out
al-
after Albreanna? Because
I mean,
Listen, I posted that. I almost fell.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did fail.
y'all seen the video, old boy. He did it and
locked himself out.
himself out the car.
Yeah.
That was pretty hilarious.
Thank
Yo.
God my friend was in the car.
Yeah, your car
'Cause
was
the
moving
car-
pretty fast.
Yeah, I was
So,
wondering about that. Like,
it
how
was-
was
She gonna catch up to
It was like, yo, did you put it in neutral? And I'm like, I did. And we didn't know that we was on a hill. So it was
Shiggy
going.
about to kill
And so
somebody
I'm
out
like
here.
dancing. And then I noticed the car was like moving. So I'm a freestyle dancer. So I just added it like, let me do the running man. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Let me hop back in the whip.
That was entertaining, but after this week, we got to let Shiggy and Kiki rest. For
I
a
feel
minute.
like Sierra had a good one.
Of course,
Yeah.
Sierra's the reason why I learned how to dance.
And then Russell Wilson sitting in the back looking washed.
You're right. Yeah.
Please, that's a
I
good
ain't even
man
gonna
you're
knock
talking
him, bro.
about.
He had that.
That's a good man
I
you're
was about to
talking
say,
Nothing
about.
wrong with being washed?
Nah, he
No,
had that. He had
he's
that
a good
daddy
man.
husband move because that's the same. I would have did that same little rock back and forth.
That's
And then he
a
sat
good
right
man.
down, too, like, you got it.
Right, that's a good man supporting his wife. I don't
Word.
care what nobody says. Sierra got a good man.
Shouts to Russell.
You could be a good man and be washed. I don't know.
Hey, no, wash is not a bad thing.
Hey,
What?
I can't-
Define wash.
Wash
can't
ain't
wait.
copyright coming
What?
soon.
I can't wait to be washed.
What is wash, please? Because my
Let
version
me
of wash
define
is
it.
like
When
you.
it's Friday
Okay.
and it's 8:30 and you just at home and you're completely fine with it, that's washed.
I thought wash was like you still rocking tall tees.
Now that's corny.
No, that's old. That's old head.
That's
that's
that
corny.
means I'm getting old because that's what washed mean in my day.
No, so for washed,
Is this a new
Wash gang.
reinvented
hashtag
wash?
wash gang copyright
So for example,
coming this fall.
I ran 6 miles yesterday for the first time,
Yeah, it's not washed at all.
and my knees feel like
That's not washed,
bro.
bro. You ran 6 miles. You're not washed.
I walked some of
You're
it,
not a member of.
but
a
my
wash.
knees feel like dust. That's being washed. Like you just old.
crazy.
That's not washed.
Like
But
you
that's
just,
what I
you just
said.
old and
That's
you just
called
accept
you
Wash
just
is
ran
you
6
not.
miles.
You ain't about. I feel like wash is
we're
like.
not about to run 6 miles up in here. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna get winded going up the stairs.
No, but that's probably gonna be
That's
the
washed.
last time I run this week.
That's so crazy. Washed in my day meant like you were that guy and now you're not. You washed.
Yeah, I think it's a new definition to it though,
Dang.
because it's not a
I'm
negative
really trying to keep
at
up with
all.
the trends.
Yeah, it's not like
it's not a
damn,
negative at all.
It's not like in high school you was the man, homie. Like it's not.
Yeah, like you were popular and
we
now
need a
you
new
have
word
like
for
30
that,
kids.
though. We need a new word for the old washed.
Like, oh, like you were cool in
Yeah,
high
but
school
now
and
you
now
just play.
you're like posting
Let's think on
every
that.
day
Let's-
about the sandwich that you ate.
Right. Let's innovate on that because that's the bad wash. We don't want to use that.
Yeah.
But wash, like in my case,
I
is
used to be like, yo, she's super washed.
yeah. But I got like hella kids, so everybody knows I got hella kids and shit. So
Well,
when I go to
you
the
have a
club,
family.
I be ready to go at 11, and I got there at 10:55.
No, I need a nap.
So that's washed.
At this point in my life,
Yeah, I don't have a family and I'm still washed.
Washed is when I pulled up to the club on Sunday. And I asked
With
Dave
hope.
if he was still in there as I was parking. He was like, I'm just going home. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah,
I'm sleepy, and I went home and went to sleep for like 4 hours.
I've
That's
definitely
washed.
like drove downtown and just drove through downtown and then went back home.
Right. That's when you hit me, man. Like we was all washed. Cause
Oh, wash when
Julian
you can't
saw me
find
like, I see
parking, so you
at
decide to go home.
I wasn't even looking for parking. I was just like, I just drove past the club.
No,
was
but
like,
that's
yeah.
the thing. Like,
Because once you get in the club, you're not gonna enjoy it. I'd rather just go home and watch a cartoon with my kids. Like that's the good washed. Because I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. Now bad
yeah,
wash
your
is when
kids
you're-
is everything.
Yeah, bad wash is when you're not cool with it. Like you just at home because ain't nobody calling you. Your phone dry. You just
Right.
cracking in these streets.
Yeah, when the game
And
when the
then
game
you're a
retires
dad
you.
who babysits his kids.
Yeah.
You're washed.
Yeah.
That ain't even wash. That's just fuck, nigga.
When the game retires you,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the
Ooh,
bad wash.
When the game retires you.
I've retired the game.
That's hard. That's hard. Cause I mean, we popping out here, kind of.
No, you guys are.
Speaking of popping, how do we feel about Papa John's founder
Good segue.
using the N word on?
You know what's
conference
so
call?
crazy too is that he has the most sponsorships for NFL players, which are black.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't realize Papa John was mad racist? I picked up on that when he started working with Peyton Manning.
he has kind of like the
Is
racist
Peyton Manning racist?
facial
Hot take.
expression.
Oh my God, is he racist?
So check it out. Here's my
Ah,
theory.
here
Whoa.
we go.
I mean, hey, we need some controversy. Here's my
Okay.
theory. Shouts to Peyton, whatever. He ain't winning no more rings, y'all.
No,
Relax.
no.
Relax.
I don't know. I
Here's
wouldn't-
my
I'm
theory.
not gonna say
Nope.
Peyton is racist.
I ain't gonna say he's
I don't
racist.
think that.
I ain't gonna say Peyton. Y'all said Peyton's racist.
We're not
No,
saying that.
we
Life
were
is dope.
asking you,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Life
you
is dope
said
isn't
Peyton.
saying that.
You
Trying to
knew
explain
that.
it, but Dave's trying to clarify things before I get to it. Check it.
Leonard Johnson is
Okay.
saying that.
Here's my theory, right? Right. Damn.
That part.
Not graffiti. Not graffiti.
All on
The
blast.
not graffiti. The brand
go-
tied with Life is dope. But
It's gonna make sense when I get to it. Check. So I ain't even say racist, except for Papa John. I know he's racist.
yeah, Papa John's is.
But
mad
John Elway, right, kicks it very heavily with your man that's in office right now. Your boy Orange 45.
Yeah.
They're good friends. We know this.
racist. Okay.
John Elway and Peyton Manning are good friends. We know this. Motherfuckers that share certain views kind of hang in the same circles. Am I wrong?
I mean, but I got friends that we don't agree with.
I mean, I know we talking, y'all thinking Super Bowl champs and all that, but I'm talking off of the field. These are good friends that keep in the same circle.
But
Y'all don't think that rubs off a little bit? And they just be kicking it with Papa John?
But come on, Graffiti.
Papa John look like he don't like black
you know,
people.
we have friends that there's just some things we agree on and there's some things we don't agree with.
Facts.
I don't got no friends that just, I don't want to say the word racist, but you know what I mean. Like, if you kicking it in this circle, you got to share a few views. And why Papa John, of all people? He always struck me as
He might just be a funny guy and just happens to
that
also
like to say nigga.
Man, he'd be like, man,
I mean, you know how many white people say nigga in Denver?
Papa John, though? Like,
a concerning amount.
I mean,
Like, man, like what do niggas
You
want?
know
on
how
their
many?
pizza?
You know how many hip hop
like
concerts?
pineapples?
You know how many hip hop concerts happen,
That's a
and
fact.
everyone's all like, "What's good, my nigga?"
but what was
I'm
the
like,
context? Like, Papa John was at a Kendrick concert? Like, no, he was on the phone.
What I mean, what was the words? What was the content?
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I
Context.
want to know too.
Yeah.
I want
Was
give
it-
me the context, and then I can give you
Was
my
he, like,
opinion.
Damn, is that where we at? In
Was he answering the
2018?
phone?
Well,
and
because
was
I'm
like-
just so like, gosh, everyone's like, you're racist, you're racist, you're racist.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god,
Right.
Is it? Please, let's just get through the day.
I just want to say Papa John rubs me wrong. And it's not good, so I
'Cause
ain't
there's
even
people-
tripping off a sponsorship opportunity. It's just nasty anyway. But Papa John always seemed weird to me.
I think he just answered the phone and was like, these niggas.
These
again."
niggas.
But he didn't know that he already like picked it up.
Right. Like, oh, shit.
Hey, man, what these niggas
My
want?
bad, Vaughn.
Yo, relax.
Y'all niggas ain't buying no pizza no more. Weird.
Niggas don't fuck with Papa John? What if he was just like that? That's what we mean by the context. If Papa
I mean,
John
they
is
do
just,
get 50% off.
yeah, I don't know. But
Let's
check
see.
it out. You're right, because when we hosted the Kanye versus Drake, which is a huge success, so shouts to everybody that came. I'm
I'm so mad I missed that. I
Wait,
love
I'm
those
mad.
concerts.
I gotta read the tweet real quick. It says the statement made on our earnings call. We're describing the factors that impact our business, and we sincerely apologize to anyone that thought they were divisive. Yo, what is going on? We believe in the right to protest inequality and support the players.
So he
he
definitely-
was definitely
he was
like,
definitely on
yo,
some-
if these niggas don't stand the fuck
Right,
up.
yeah, he was definitely
yeah,
on
like he's
some-
like, I'll give
on
you
some-
guys 50% off.
He was on some Trump Elway. I'm trying to tell you.
All right, we get Papa John's the fuck
Yeah,
out
y'all
of
gonna
here.
try to get me out of here. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Guess what, Papa?
you out of here.
You.
So y'all canceling?
Oh, we
can't-
can't.
yeah, we
We Black
can't go
Twitter. You
Papa
out of
John.
here.
Yep.
Hand him to the wolves.
If it was in the context of earnings and NFL, and
That was kneeling,
and protesting, yeah,
and protesting.
It's like, man, these
and
niggas-
some Trump Elway shit, like I was trying to say in the beginning of my rant.
He's like, these niggas are still
All right. Hey,
taking the
okay.
knee.
There you go.
He was sharing the same views and happened to use the N-word amongst those views.
Like, come on, NFL.
And it was with the A, not an ER.
Either way,
I don't
Okay.
know.
I just,
Papa John's, Black Twitter, do your shit.
In this context, it was probably the ER.
Pizza Hut's probably like, yes, nigga, yes.
they're like, we're back to $10 instead of $6.99.
Right.
Like, why is porn so progressive, and then the NFL and Papa John's is still like? I know we talked about this already.
We did, man, but it's still relevant, which is sad. But check it out. Back to the we did the Drake and Kanye event.
Yeah, we get
huge success. Got to do it again. That was booming.
Yeah, shout out to affiliates.
How about
Word.
this? Can I just
Shouts
tell
to
you guys
Big
when I fly
Styles.
into Denver and then you guys make that date so I can.
Let's do it. But what I was getting at with that though is while we was hosting, because we was performing, Drake was like actually D-Boy, fucking OVO Dave.
I know way
I was
too
Kanye.
many people.
But
One more octave.
once they play all day, you know, like
Uh-huh.
all day, nigga. I was like hyping the crowd. I'm like, yeah, white people all day, nigga. I'm like, this shit ain't right. But it was like 89%, probably 90% white people in there.
Yeah, because they
and
pay
I'm like,
and they
all right,
support.
cool, whatever, y'all pay.
They love our culture.
Yeah, I think I went to go
Being black is really cool right
feed
now.
the meter at that time. That is true. Say that again.
Being black is really cool right now.
Always.
It's been cool.
It's been cool, but now people are like, "Yo, they actually really cool." Like it's cool to be black.
The culture,
Until
like
the
the culture moves everything.
Hip hop, we
are
the
mainstream.
culture. Like being a natural curly hair girl is
Yeah.
the culture.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
And I
Speaking
like
of culture, do y'all like
up,
that name?
up,
for,
see what you're doing.
Yeah, I see.
Yup.
Yeah,
That was my journalist shit right
You
there.
like that?
Cardi B and Offset had their baby. Shouts to them.
Belcalis
Yeah, I know.
and
Congratulations.
Cephas.
Do you guys think
Cephas.
that? So you know how hard Cardi B is. Do you think how when women have a baby they become softer? Do you think this is gonna like change her just a tap bit?
I don't think that's gonna change Cardi.
Do you don't think a baby is gonna soften her
I
up a
think
little
Cardi
bit?
already like softened up though. Like she went from I will bust your ass right here on site to.
Well, that's because she got really famous. But do you
That's
think
what I
I'm just
mean.
talking about the attitude, the manners? Is it gonna you think it's gonna be pulled back a little bit?
It might. Her music might change a little
I think
bit.
she still might have the blicky under the.
No, she got the
under the
blicky in
crib.
the diaper bag.
Listen,
all.
every morning I wake up to get up 10. Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10.
I mean,
bitch.
I don't know. It might change Offset a little bit because he got a daughter.
Well, don't he? He has like 3 other kids.
Yeah, he got other kids. I don't
What
know.
you mean?
I don't know if they
It's like,
daughters.
yeah.
or-
Relax.
Does
Yeah,
fatherhood
you're
change
right.
you?
Facts.
Does fatherhood change you?
Talk fatherhood.
Shout out
changes
to
you.
producer Julius.
I don't know.
Speak on
Hey,
it.
3 months in.
You
I don't
getting-
know if
you
baby
getting sleep?
daddiness changes you.
You
though.
got any kids out there that you haven't told us about?
No, I haven't
don't
kids.
know yet. He gotta
but
do
I don't
the-
know. Let me take the
gotta do the DNA
DNA.
Because don't be playing with us.
Nah, I'm
I
pretty.
mean, you are the Davy boy.
Nah, I'm pretty. What's the word?
The now, not even the. He's
Davey
I got
boy.
a the.
the David.
I know.
boy.
I got a the. I can't just be out here draking it and shit.
The Davy man. Nah, man. Oh shit, you are a Drake though. To make
this
the
guy
cipher
can sing,
complete,
right?
Oh,
You
You
know,
gotta have a kid out there.
Just because I started the In My Feelings challenge doesn't mean.
for the record, Dave definitely did start the.
what am I feeling?
challenge.
Oh my god.
The Shiggy joint.
Oh,
I just didn't dance, but I started it.
He started.
let me see it.
No, I didn't dance. I just started it.
OVO Dave, man, where your kids at, bro?
Man, I don't have. Why do people think I have illegitimate children?
You do.
Push for you.
You're like the 5th person that's like.
No one pops a jean jacket collared if they don't have
Man,
kids.
damn, that's the first sign.
You definitely do that when you don't have kids. You're like, hey, I just
You just put it on.
I just rock my jacket out. You just walk out the house looking any kind of way when you don't have kids. Like, hey, fuck it.
OVO Dave. Stay tuned. On the next episode of Life is Dope,
Hey,
will we announce baby Adidon Dave? Stay tuned.
how wild would that be if I was like a deadbeat dad? Like, that'd be crazy.
On accident. Damn, that makes me feel for Drake.
I mean, he was just trying to hide the Dope Cast
like-
podcast from his kids. So
That's right. It's hiding the world
Kid from
from
Dope. I was hiding Dope
my baby
kid.
mom.
yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know, bro. Well, anybody that may potentially be Dave's baby mom out there,
Stop
feel
by
free to
Life
call.
is Dope, and we
Oh,
will.
stop by. Call that nigga.
We'll,
I want no parts of that shit.
we'll do a visual test.
He's like, this check is here,
Yeah,
not
I
there.
just want to get these jokes off. Y'all handle that offline.
I just want to see y'all in person, and I'll be like, yeah, you're the mother of my child. You're not.
You ain't even gonna look at the kid. You're just gonna look at the baby mom.
Look at the
like,
baby
oh,
mom.
I choose that one.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Pokemon, got it. All right.
I'm at full
ain't
Pokemon form
shit.
right now.
You're in what?
Full Pokemon form.
No, I don't think you're
Trying to
there
catch them all.
yet. I think you still.
No, I'm on like the second round. You know they had 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm on 2.
So with that being said,
Straight up.
what's up with your relationship life out here?
Are we talk about that now?
What you mean?
You get messy.
I'm
Oh.
just saying. I mean,
Oh,
like,
relationship
you
with my
popping,
friend?
So like, no. I mean,
know what,
like, I know niggas is shooting them shots. Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Oh, I haven't even seen it. People, I've had such a positive response. No one's talking about me right now.
So no, from the DNA test to the DMs.
No DMs. Like people aren't. I mean, there's like, oh, you're pretty. Like, but that's from the weirdos that has like 100 of the same picture on their profile.
Yeah,
So ain't no. Hey, I found my family too. So
You know what? I did get-
we should connect.
Was
No.
good,
This was a
though.
good.
DNA
Now,
really do, though.
this one
Hey.
guy did say it was really funny. Twitter's so funny.
Like, yo,
this
you're
guy.
so inspiring, Albreanna. You know, maybe we could just talk about it more. Like,
No.
at,
You know what the D and
at
DNA
Chick-fil-
stand for, huh?
What?
No, that was a little, that was a little too much.
Dang, bro.
They're like, bro.
I
let
got
me
wrong
turn-
here.
So
Wrong
anyway,
here,
back
wrong
to us.
Yo, you a professional creep, man. I
I'm
don't.
just saying, creep days is over, man.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh.
Twitter
Man.
is funny.
Yo,
No,
chill.
man.
Chill.
Yo. All right,
chill.
all right.
Hey, man, hold up. I ain't gonna say nothing. But
This nigga graffiti is a creep.
Yo, chill, bro.
Yo.
With the capital C.
Okay.
Chill,
All
my
right.
nigga.
We
years
all.
ago.
Relax.
Years ago, but
We off
chill.
that.
Yo, I was in the.
Now we know why he has so many kids.
Because these
Change.
niggas was texting me. We were just talking about shit. And I was like, when you talk about crying, laughing, like I couldn't focus on shit. I was dying laughing because these niggas wanted to talk about shit. But that man's in the past.
Man, I thought graffiti was one of the good ones, but nah, graffiti is
I
me.
am saved and sanctified. I'm you.
Graffiti's me, man. That's crazy.
Man, moving on. So yeah, so no DMs for Albreanna, unless it's about the.
Oh, yeah. All my DMs include, people, having me help them find them. Hashtag Aubriana find me. Hashtag,
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe / Aubriana find me. Like, if you guys, I mean, $1. Put $1 on there.
She looked at me like, nigga.
50 cents to see happy children meet with their
So I was
family.
going to say, like, kind of break that down because we don't want anybody getting any wrong ideas. Like, what is the GoFundMe?
The GoFundMe is to literally help people be like, okay, cool, I can fly to Ohio, get you a test, find, your parents. Don't worry about it. It's expensive. When I took that test, I was balling a little bit,
Right.
and that's about it.
Yeah. What?
So no, the GoFundMe is definitely going to the charity of finding people's family.
Wow.
That's what it's going to. I mean, I have to get back to all the people who responded to me. People can't tell me their life stories and I not do anything about it. It
Right.
would be in me to not do that. So
Straight up. Plug it one more time, too, the name of it.
Albreanna, find me. GoFundMe / Albreanna, find me. # Albreanna, find me. Send me your stories if you want to find your dad, your mom, your brother, your sister, anyone. Send me an email too. And the GoFundMe is not like, oh, if I sent her a story because I didn't do a GoFundMe. No, this is just for people sponsorships that want to help the cause.
Right.
If you yourself, that has nothing to do with you, send me your story at Albreanna find me at gmail.com so I can keep you in my folder section. Like, all right, we got a list. I already have literally like a list of people and their stories. It's insane.
Right.
Like people sending me stuff in different languages, and I'm like, all right, Google, do your thing. So I you know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like you're the biggest passion in life is just finding who you are. That's what's going to make you.
Word.
You know what I mean? So I'm
That was the knowledge
excited
right
about
there.
it. I have a new purpose in life.
Dope.
That was cool. So in addition to the GoFundMe, how can people just follow you or connect with you on social media?
Albreanna on my Instagram is ALBREANNA, Albreanna89 on Instagram, on Twitter. I literally, and that's what made the story so crazy. Like, there's only one Albreanna out there. Like, and then they were looking for a girl named Albreanna, so it was just like kind of easy. I could have been a Becky. You know what I mean?
Or David.
Yeah. David be out here.
But it works in my favor though. So the
Does it?
government won't find me
Facts.
quickly.
So yeah, you can find me with just you just put in Albreanna and everything pops up.
Word. Hey, man. Well, that was
Thank
dope.
you,
The
guys.
story was heavy. Thank you for sharing.
Thank
Let's
you
make
for
some noise
having
Albreanna.
Hey.
Thank you guys, man, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Let's pay these bills real quick though.
Let's do it. So shout out to mezbrands.com.
That's right, Mez Brands, redefining the culture of what it means to be a cannabis consumer. Please make sure that you are 21 and up and consume responsibly.
And it's really good, man. All the commercial shit is cool, but it's actually a good product. That's what has me in my spirits today. Mez Brands.
Yeah, stop confusing yourself with all these different names of strains and plants and whatever you want to call it, and just keep it simple with Mez Brand.
Word.
Shout out to lifeisdope.shop.
Shouts to Life is Dope.
If you want some of this merch that Graffiti is rocking here,
Ooh.
check out lifeisdope.shop.
Something like that. It's
Also,
nice.
IG fans, follow us at Life is Dope.
Hey.
That's right. No Life is Dope podcast. No Life
I love the voice
is
be killing
_dope.
Just
but
at
just
Life is Dope.
'Cause
And
we're
check out
official.
our IGTV. IGTV is popping.
That is so cool.
It's popping, right? And we're going to be dropping exclusive content and soon full episodes via IGTV. So check us out. That's what we got.
I think that's it. I think that's all the bills.
Yeah, if anybody else wants us to pay our bills with their name, then go ahead and hit us up and let us know.
At
Until
lifeisdopepodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. Until then, I'm Graffiti.
And I'm Davey.
Skirt.
We out.
All right.